Hey, good morning. It's the 22nd of January. This is Access and Allies board game Allied headquarters, Kraken 36, and I'm doing my English turn, the turn of England for turn 8 of my holiday house rule game. I'm sh sure showing you everything instead of okay. So the history in the American turn. You saw that I had a great victory in over the Italian Navy, and it is no more. There's no resupply to the expeditionary force off of in Syria, and and then there was an adventure that the Italians were on to take over South Africa, and they had nearly succeeded, but fortunately, I have heavy bombers, which are an almost guaranteed hits. So let's take a look at what we did. We did not research, and I did repair 9 on the factory, and then I bought 6 infantry. Just to let you know, if you're wondering at home why I would repair the factory, this is had 11 damage on it. He's got a pile of money right now, and anytime Germany has a pile of money, he could drop, you know, vessels into the water. Post up 3 guys here, and prepare for a sea lion. So I did not want that. And the British then would be faced with 11 plus the coming radar attacks, the B2s coming in from the radar bonus. The technology radar, no, I'm sorry. What am I talking about? It's early 5:33. So it's not radar, it's rockets. The rocket attacks. So if you've got $28 and the next round of attacks puts you, at 20, and then you've got $8 to spend, he drops transports, and suddenly you're in trouble because you can only resupply with $8. So I want to keep this down, uh, and it's unfortunate. I did take care of the situation with the subs, and I think at this point in time, this has been a fairly robust way to eliminate the subs. I don't know where he's going with these subs, but we'll see. And then the Pacific bought 5 infantry. Situation over there is that he does have a strong force there. Not strong enough to get past Burma, but strong. And he bombed me. This is not reflected here, and I forget that this happened. So this is actually not going to be purchased. This is all going to be refunded to the Treasury, uh, and I'm going to just hold off on repairing. So Schulte, don't freak out. This is going to be at the end of it 16 damage. And I did not buy anything for the United Kingdom West or Pacific. All right, let's see what we do. That's 3 bombers from Iraq to Rhodesia, and then 1 bomber from India to Rhodesia. 1 fighter, and I mess around here quite a bit. So that is the real deal right there. 1 fighter and 1 diver to Egypt from Iraq, from Egypt to Iraq. I think for a while. Okay, so I railed to an infantry and an artillery from Egypt to Iraq. Okay, I thought about this stuff a lot. Didn't end up doing any of it. So didn't end up attacking there. I don't even think I attacked there. So I did move the 7 infantry to Transjordan, and that'll mean the anti-aircraft as well. Okay, here, I believe I decided not to. I don't think I decided to attack him. I did move the 2 infantry. No, I'm not sure about that either. I think, yeah, I railed 2 infantry from India to Persia. And I moved 1 bomber transport to Gibraltar. So here's the battle. There is 4 hits, and he gets 1 hit. Bombers fly home. 10's dead. South Africa is saved. So 1 anti-aircraft moves from Egypt to Transjordan. 2 anti-aircraft move from India to Burma. 3 infantry go to Egypt. 1 infantry goes to South Africa. 2 infantry go to the United Kingdom. There was rolling for convoys 2 and 3 for 98. So I do lose $2. I think it is. No, 3. 3 lost to blockade. Ends with I collected 27 and then ended with 27. I must have saved some money. Just units repaired 9 damage. Remaining resources $18, and I bought six men, so that's 18. I'm trying to figure out why, and I placed 6 men for sure. Usually the computer is not wrong. Total cost of blockades 2 and 3. Collect 7 and 27. Did I get bonuses? I don't think I had any bonuses. I think this should be 24, so I'll change that to 24. And then here's where I fixed my mistake. Okay, so notice here, collected 16. I had saved $2 for 18. Um, so then I give back the um, here's where I do the edits. I took off the 5, turn off edits, and then I adjust the original um, money. I have 18 now, and I had 17. So that no, I'm sorry. I had 5, 17, and then I just collected 16. Right here. $16 right there. So I had 17, collected 16, that's 33. So I have $33. Um, and then I had noticed that my Japanese board was not correct. So then I made some adjustments to make sure the board was correct. And I'm just going to zoom over the map. I did do let's see here. I did remove one of the infantry from. Oh yeah, okay. I also Schultze. I made a mistake, and I didn't move this guy, so I ended up moving him. The American I moved to Volgograd. Okay, so I'm going to zoom over the map just to make sure that we are 100% correct. Okay, so I'm going to do a recap for the English. This is what I have here. American. There's a British transport, 106. That's my situation. That's a bomber right there. And then down here, this is the same with an addition of uh, if you look at the very, very base, seems like one bomber. No, yes, no, air transport. That's an air transport. That's an English airport transport and an American air transport. Sorry, excuse me. 18 infantry, 5 anti-aircraft, 1 mech. There's my American in Volgograd. There's my Russian troops. Oh, Anzac fighter. Forgot. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't get into that. 2 British fighters in Moscow. Okay, this ended up being 1 American infantry, 1 Anzac, 1 diver for the British, 4 fighters, 2 infantry in Iraq, 2 tanks, 2 mech, and 1 artillery for a total of 18 units. 2 infantry in Persia. 1 anti-aircraft and 7 infantry in Transjordan. 3 infantry in Egypt. I figured that Schultze would not be able to resist a good old-fashioned attack in the Transjordan. What could go wrong? Okay, so all right, down here we have 3 bombers in Tanganyika, and I have some. I have an allied bonus to grab hold of. Haven't had that in a while. Don't know if I've ever had it except for turn 1. And then over here in the Pacific, we have nobody in Egypt, but there's no Japanese Navy. So 16 damage on the factory. So go ahead and bomb that again, Schultze. 15 infantry, 4 anti-aircraft in Burma. We still have infantry, artillery in Borneo, and two infantry in Celebes. And I believe that is, and again, I think I'm going to adjust that. I don't know how they did the math. I wouldn't think a computer would make such a mistake, but I will change the resources to 24 unless someone out there in internet land can see how I ended with 27. Let me just check that I collect 27. Right here is the income of the allies. So I collect. Oh, my production is 30. That's why. Yes, 30. That was my collection, 30. I would think it would show collected 30. Oh, yeah, 3 lost to blockade. So I collected 30, but 3 were lost to blockade. Collected 16. All right, good. All right, that's it. And I'm gonna venture to try and do the French stuff. I've posted a So go ahead and check out Schultze. I want to try to do the French. Now, there's one situation that's, yeah. All right. So I'm going to do Anzac. I'm going to zoom through the Italian turn. I'm assuming he checks Transjordan. Why not? Then it'll be Sayonara, I think, for that unit. But here, who knows? I'm not sure what he's going to do here. That's a lot of ones. That is a lot of ones for sure. He has look at territory. He has 51 units here, but almost every one of them is throwing a one. And I have 53. I have to subtract 2 for the facilities. So, all right. We'll see what happens there, but let's go to the Anzac turn. When coffee goes cold or lukewarm, I hold my coffee hot all the time. All right. So the big deal here, of course, is that I'm going to try to get around to an invasion of Sumatra. Excuse me. So I can't do it in the first turn, and he's got bombers. So I'm assuming that I have to post up in 60. 60. So, excuse me. Nah, that's not going to work because I don't have anybody positioned. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, it doesn't work either. Excuse me. I suppose we do have a rail system. Oh, there's no. All right. So the simple, it's going to be the transport moves to 54. Excuse me again. All right. I think I'm going to buy bombers. Yeah, he's all right. So this guy's simply going to go here. This guy will simply go to Java. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send one guy here and the other guy. Nope, is going to kill this. I'm going to be a little risky. If I really don't want. Oh, you know what? You know what I'll do? Not even better than that. Because Burma will do the same deal. Yeah. Okay. So I will actually send the both bombers against this. They have taken that's our money maker. Excuse me. I think I'm going to send the destroyer up here. This is so much money. Really, their breadbasket being right here. That is $3. One way or the other. I'm gonna actually give up the dollar and try to convoy here. Okay. All right. He actually is going to I'm gonna go here. Well, that's weird, but I gotta take out Somalia. So to get the bonus again. So I'll walk one of the French guys down here to take that back, get the bonus next turn. Start making some money. The Anzac units are gonna stay here. Oh, there it is. I'd like to get all the foreign units out of Russia, but I don't think I can do that yet. Could go to Iraq. I think the danger there is over. So let's stay in Moscow. I don't know what went on here with the Russian battalions. I don't think they attacked. I will send one guy here and one fighter here. Let's make him work for it. No, not the fighter. He's got plenty of just one guy. All right, that's it for, and I'll do the attack. Chan, I think it is. I hit, and he takes out one of my bombers. Of course he does. He lands there. Malaya is safe. Two bombers are placed in New South Wales. Says I end with $36. Yeah, the French, as described earlier, the French will move one infantry to the south. I think there's any French guys in Iraq. Oh, the bomber. All right, that's it. Yeah, I'll warm up my coffee and get ready for Bible study. As far as the Russians in the east, nah, I think I'll hold off on that. Looks kind of complicated. What I think I'm going to do is move this vehicle, Yenisei, 2 spaces to Novosibirsk. This man by transport to Moscow, and I think I'm going to hold my ground here. Yeah, and you could ask me about that, Schultze. Okay, that's correct. 36. Recap would be infantry in New Zealand, infantry in Dutch New Guinea, transport in 54, two bombers in New South Wales, four infantry, one artillery, one anti-aircraft in Queensland, one bomber, one anti-aircraft, one infantry in Java. I killed a guy in Shan State, um, one bomber in Burma, one destroyer in 36, one destroyer and sub in 19. One infantry in Northwest Persia, one fighter in Iraq, one fighter in Russia, four French guys in Egypt, one French guy in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, two French infantry in UK, in London, one Anzac infantry in Italian Somaliland. All right, that's it. That's correct. 36. For Axis Allies Board Game Allied Headquarters, out.